We all have a well of strength inside us, a reservoir of untapped potential waiting to be discovered. It's a power we often don't tap into, a force that remains dormant because we don't believe in its existence. This power is our mind, the most powerful tool we possess. David Goggins, an extraordinary athlete and former Navy SEAL, shows us how to unlock this power through sheer will and determination. He teaches us that our minds are capable of incredible things, far beyond what we often imagine. We are stronger than we think, both physically and mentally. Goggins believes in mental fortitude, the ability to stay strong in the face of adversity. This means having a strong mind, one that can endure and overcome. It means facing challenges head-on without hesitation or fear. It means never giving up, even when things get tough and the odds seem insurmountable. Goggins' life is a testament to the power of the human spirit, a shining example of what we can achieve. He shows us that we can overcome any obstacle with a determined mind, no matter how daunting it may seem. Goggins is famous for his 40% rule, a concept that has inspired many. This rule is simple but powerful, a reminder of our untapped potential. It states that when our minds tell us we're done, we've actually only reached 40% of our true capacity, leaving so much more to give. This means we have so much more to give, more strength, more endurance, more resilience. We can push ourselves further than we ever thought possible, breaking through barriers and achieving greatness. This rule is not just for athletes, it's for everyone in every walk of life. It's about tapping into our inner strength, the core of who we are. It's about believing in ourselves, even when no one else does, and finding the courage to keep going. Goggins' message is clear. We are capable of achieving anything we set our minds to, if we just believe in the power within us. Imagine you're running a marathon. Your legs are burning, your lungs are screaming, and your mind is telling you to stop. Every fiber of your being is urging you to quit, to give in to the pain and exhaustion. This is where the 40% rule comes in. It's a concept that challenges our perceived limits. It's that voice inside your head that says, "You're done." But what if that voice is wrong? But Goggins teaches us that this voice is a liar. It's a mechanism of our mind designed to protect us from discomfort. When we hit that wall, we've only tapped into a fraction of our potential. In fact, we've only reached about 40% of what we're truly capable of. We have so much more to give. Our bodies and minds are capable of extraordinary feats. And the 40% rule is about pushing past that voice of doubt. It's about challenging the limits we set for ourselves. It's about digging deep and finding that extra gear. It's about discovering the untapped potential within us. It's about proving to ourselves that we are capable of more than we think. It's about redefining our boundaries. Goggins learned this rule during his grueling Navy SEAL training. He was pushed to his absolute limits. He endured intense physical and mental challenges that would break most people. He faced pain and exhaustion like most people can't even imagine. Yet he found a way to keep going. But he never gave up. He pushed through the pain and discovered a new level of resilience. He pushed himself beyond his perceived limits and discovered the incredible power of the human will, a power that lies dormant in all of us. The 40% rule is not about being superhuman. It's about realizing that we are stronger than we think. It's about being the best version of ourselves. It's about pushing past our comfort zones. It's about embracing challenges and using them as opportunities for growth. It's about seeing obstacles as stepping stones. It's about realizing that our minds are our most powerful tool, and with the right mindset, we can achieve anything. David Goggins' story is not one of privilege. He didn't have an easy life. In fact, he faced immense hardship from a young age. He grew up in poverty. He endured horrific abuse from his father. He faced racism and prejudice. Goggins could have easily given in to despair. He could have become a product of his environment. But he chose a different path. He used his pain as fuel. He turned his anger into determination. He decided to take control of his life and create a better future for himself. Goggins' story is a powerful reminder that our past does not define us. We all have the power to overcome adversity. We can choose to let our challenges break us, or we can use them to build ourselves up. Goggins chose the latter, and his life is a testament to the transformative power of resilience. Goggins' journey of transformation began with a simple decision. He decided to change. He was overweight, unhappy, and stuck in a dead-end job. He knew he deserved better. He knew he was capable of more. He started by setting small, achievable goals. He focused on improving his physical fitness. He began running, even though he hated it at first. He pushed himself harder than he ever thought possible. He lost over 100 pounds and transformed his body. But Goggins' transformation went beyond the physical. He also changed his mindset. He replaced negative self-talk with positive affirmations. He learned to embrace discomfort and push past his comfort zone. He developed an unwavering belief in himself. Goggins' story shows us that change is possible for anyone. It starts with a decision to be better. It requires hard work, dedication, and a willingness to face our fears. But the rewards are immeasurable. Section 5. The Mirror of Truth, Accountability, and Self-Mastery. Goggins is a firm believer in accountability. He emphasizes that true accountability is not just about acknowledging our mistakes, but also about taking proactive steps to correct them. He believes that we are responsible for our own lives. This means that every decision we make, every action we take, shapes our destiny. We can't blame others for our circumstances. Blaming others is easy, but it doesn't lead to growth or improvement. We must take ownership of our choices and our actions. This ownership is the first step towards self-mastery. Self-mastery, for Goggins, starts with honesty. Being brutally honest with ourselves about where we stand and where we need to go. We need to be honest with ourselves about our strengths and weaknesses. This self-awareness is crucial for personal development. We need to identify areas where we need to improve. Without this identification, we remain stagnant, unable to progress. We can't grow if we're not willing to confront our flaws. Growth comes from facing our weaknesses head-on and working to overcome them. Goggins encourages us to be our own harshest critics. This doesn't mean being overly negative, but rather being constructively critical. Not in a self-deprecating way, but in a constructive way. Constructive criticism helps us to see where we can do better and motivates us to strive for improvement. We need to hold ourselves accountable for our goals. Setting goals is easy, but holding ourselves accountable to achieve them is where the real challenge lies. We need to be willing to push ourselves harder when we fall short. It's in these moments of pushing beyond our limits that we find true growth. This level of self-awareness can be uncomfortable. It forces us to confront parts of ourselves we'd rather ignore. But it's essential for growth. Without discomfort, there is no progress. It allows us to identify our limiting beliefs and break free from them. These beliefs often hold us back more than any external obstacle. It empowers us to become the best versions of ourselves. By holding ourselves accountable and striving for self-mastery, we unlock our true potential. Goggins often refers to the mind as our most powerful weapon. It can be our greatest ally or our worst enemy. It all depends on how we choose to use it. A negative mind will hold us back. It will tell us we're not good enough. It will convince us to give up on our dreams. It will keep us trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and fear. A positive mind, on the other hand, can propel us forward. It will give us the strength to overcome challenges. It will inspire us to chase our passions. It will help us achieve things we never thought possible. Goggins teaches us to train our minds like we train our bodies. We need to feed it with positive thoughts, affirmations, and self-belief. We need to challenge it with new experiences and push it beyond its comfort zone. Many people spend their lives trying to avoid pain and discomfort, but Goggins believes that true peace comes from confronting our challenges head-on. He sees adversity as an opportunity for growth. When we embrace the struggle, we develop resilience. We build mental toughness. We learn to persevere in the face of obstacles. We discover a strength within ourselves that we never knew existed. Goggins' message is not about seeking out suffering. It's about changing our relationship with it. It's about understanding that pain is a part of life. It's about learning to navigate challenges with grace and determination. When we embrace the struggle, we find a sense of peace that comes from knowing we can handle anything life throws our way. David Goggins' story is an inspiration to people all over the world. He has become a global icon, known for his incredible mental strength and unwavering determination. His message of self-belief and resilience resonates with people from all walks of life. Goggins has written a best-selling book, Can't Hurt Me, which chronicles his life and teachings. He travels the world, giving motivational speeches and sharing his story with millions. He has become a mentor to many, inspiring them to push their limits and achieve their full potential. Goggins' legacy is not just about physical achievements. It's about the power of the human spirit. It's about the importance of mental toughness, self-belief, and resilience. It's about inspiring others to become the best versions of themselves. David Goggins' story is a powerful reminder that we are all capable of incredible things. We all have the potential for greatness within us. It's up to us to unlock it. Take Goggins' teachings to heart. Embrace the 40% rule. Challenge yourself. Push past your comfort zone. Believe in yourself even when no one else does. Your journey starts now. Take that first step. Embrace the struggle and never ever give up on yourself.